Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in the Risoux Forest. I am working on pile 1 right now. So we'll just bring you up slow like that. Every time it goes to load a log, you just stop moving. There. And we move on to the next heap. Let it load that one. Excellent. Is that one loaded? And then we go up here. There's another little heap up the top. We won't even take... I don't think we'll end up with a full trailer load here. As soon as it does that, you get logs sticking out the side, that's when you start having problems. It's always a bit of a nuisance when it does that. But it's already switched to the back stack, so it's not too much of a problem. That, however, is a problem. But as I am really strong, I've been working out, so like I'm a lot stronger than I used to be, and that means that I can go up here and I can do things like this. There. There we go. I can very carefully pull that one out from underneath. And drop it down there. Oops. There. So it's a bit difficult to move things around like that. Like just trying to get that last. But we don't need to, actually. I don't need to do anymore. These trees are going crazy. Why are you doing it? What is causing this glitch? I've got absolutely no idea what's doing that. And I've had it like a little bit on some other maps, but I've not had it that bad. So I don't know. I mean, it might just be because of the sheer number of trees that we've got on this map. That's it's causing it to do some weird things. I really don't know. But it's starting to get annoying. I'm going to have to try and find a way to stop it from glitching like that, because it's going to get frustrating otherwise. Last few logs. We'll take this lot. So we've already found previously that one lorry load of logs doesn't seem to last very long. It does seem to last like a really long time. Like, so I put all of that lot on there. And we'll run them down to the sawmill. And I haven't had to do any more tree cutting for ages, and I still kind of want to work my way through the trees here so that we can build our road. I haven't even gotten that far yet. It's all part of the master plan. Like, we've got a good source of income coming in now. With just the 4 houses that we've already built, we've already got a reasonable amount of money coming in, so we can start working on these other things. And by progressing through the seasons reasonably quickly as well, we can keep things moving along and keep things happening. I think we're sort of figuring out a bit of a balance on this. He says, unbalancing the lorry by smashing into trees and so on. It's probably not the best way to treat the truck, to be honest. I think there are probably better ways to treat the machinery. Definitely don't want to be doing it like that. Right, I need the unload marker, so let's just have that one a second. Show unloading position, which is that button, and unloading is Z, I believe. Right, I'm going to change that around a little bit. I'm just going to move over this way, and then we'll go here like that. So that should unload the logs in just the right place. There we go. Take that off of there, and Z is normal. Yeah, there we go. Right, so I don't need that one showing anymore. You do sometimes get, like, the log will just, one at the bottom will bounce around the wrong way, and because it bounces around the wrong way, There's another one that's gone and done it. It's... yeah, it ends up causing problems. All kinds of problems. So if I go here now... right, we've used very, very little. But if I... it says out of... yeah, it's not using anything. I've just gone and pressed the button there, but it didn't actually use any of it up at all, which is a good thing. We want that. I'm going to unhitch the trailer and just leave it right there, and then we can drive back to the main yard. Now, I'm sure I had something like this before, and there's an option for the visuals in the main menu. It won't be in this one. Sound, you have to go to the got additional settings, gameplay, custom lighting off, everything's off, depth of field, no, we don't want any of that. That's just the controls. Yeah, you got to go to the main menu and you got to go to the graphics, and I think it's anti-aliasing. I've had this before on something else. It's anti-aliasing, I'm sure of it. Wait a minute. Well, I went and looked online for a couple of solutions. Some people suggested turning off foliage shadows, which I tried, and I'm wondering if that's actually made it worse than better. To be honest, that looks terrible. It might be that I need a graphics card update. I will check that after doing some recording, but so far... doesn't seem to change. There is one other thing that was suggested, because I went into settings, and I am talking about this. I know that you don't always like me talking about issues that I have like this. The reason I'm doing it is because I know that some other people will get this problem, and so if I've got something that can help, then we'll do it. The fixed visual month. Now, I had that, but I also changed it, the fixed visual month, to, like, August or something. Several people said that they did it and put it to March. So just the first one. So you got the fixed visual month right there. Put it to March, back. And if you have it on March... wow. It works. But most people seem to be in agreement that this is actually a Giants issue and not a map issue or anything else. It is Giants that is caused the problem. There's some issue in the game that Giants need to fix. So... it's not us. It's not our fault. We're not the ones responsible for this. I'll try turning the foliage shadows back on at a later date. I'm not going to do it right now. But fixed visual month of March, and this is what we get. Now, unfortunately, I don't particularly like the fact that we've got this fixed visual month, because all of the, you know, it getting dark early and stuff like that, I really, really like that. I love that about this game. If I go to April... what about if I... seems alright here. I love the fact that you've got the longer evenings and stuff like that. It makes... it's part of what makes this game. Is the environment. And now we've got this horrible, horrible flickering... and, yeah, I really don't like that. I'm going to take a look and see if I do need to update my graphics card, and I'll get back to you next time with results from that one, because there is a good chance that I do actually need to update my graphics. I don't think I've done it for a while. So that one is on my to-do list as well. So I'm on 53,000 euros at the moment. December is the best price for silage. So we might actually be... well, it did say that December. January. January was last year at 570. We're on 563 at the moment. So, let's go for full whack here. Really fast forward time a little bit. And, let me have a look in here. 564. Still 564. I'm going to bring you back. I'm seriously considering getting the Stevie one if we can, so I want to put you under there, and 563, it's starting to drop back down again. But it does say January right there. Alright, you know what? I'm going to just slow that down. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to run a risk here. So we're just going to sleep the night right here where I am. And we're going to see if this will change things up for us. Is it going to work? We're on our fixed visual month. Right, I'm on 59,000 now. So apparently we get less income during the winter than we do in the summer from that one up there. And if I go to our mill right here, furniture, planks right there, that one's working fine. We're dumping stuff out. We've got the planks right there. This one, distributing, we've run out of space. And I want to go here, 572. That's about the best price that we're going to get. Let's go on a little bit further. We'll take it through until lunchtime today. So I'm up to 60,000. I've got just enough now. 572. Still 572. 60 grand. 700 per hour coming in at the moment. 7.1. It's dropping. It's dropping. Right, we need to stop then. We'll go all the way down to 1 times. This is the highest price that we are going to get for silage. So I will... silage. 324,000. It's going to take a while moving it with this trailer, which is why I want the Stevie trailer to be able to do this. So I'm thinking that the Stevie trailer is the one that we want to buy next, even though I really do want to get that sawmill, the second furniture shop. And I think it would be absolutely wonderful if we could do that. I'm actually thinking that this is our best option to go and do this bit first. So I will bring you down over here to the shop. Right there. And start overloading silage. So we're getting 570, which means that for this load, we get 16 and then a bit more, so maybe 18,000. 18,000 euros for this one load. If I sell that pottinger now as well, I can easily afford to buy the Stevie one, and then all the rest of the silage, 18,286. That's pretty good. All the rest of the silage, if I sell this one, and then we get all the rest of that silage, we can load just about everything up in the Stevie one, and that should be enough to buy the sawmill. Not the sawmill, the furniture factory, the second furniture factory that we want to get, because the one sawmill should be enough to power all of it. Let's go to you. I'll go to that one. So repair for 34, because that does give you a bit more money coming back, and repaint as well for 6,000. 67,000 on there, so I can sell that bad boy. Okay, that gives me 140 grand. And then I can go in here, and we can go to forage wagons. What have we got? I have Stevie and Stevie. That one is up to 240. Have I got any other? That's the only Stevie one that I've got at the moment. He's released loads more of them. He has released a whole load more of them. None of these others have got unrealistic capacities on them. So we've just got that one at the moment. So that's the one that we're going to go with. This one. I'm going to want, first up, silage additive tank, yes, and it's yes 3, so I get the other extension as well. It takes me 240,000, so I've got the silage additive plus that. The working speed, we want to take that all the way up to 37 kilometers an hour, which is fantastic. And then we can have Michelin tires, we can have BKT, Edestein, Trelleborg. I think I'll go with the Trelleborg ones. I'm not going to bother changing the number plate, and I'm also... I want to change the colour. Not really. I don't think we will do it today. We'll keep the traditional CLAAS green colours on there at the moment. So we'll buy that bad boy. Yep. Okay, thank you very much. That leaves me with 22,000. Let's get you. Is this tractor even going to be able to pull this trailer when he's full? It's going to be the next thing is, are you going to be able to pull It's very glitchy at the moment. But that, I think, is to do... I thought that once you did your update, it like kind of stopped doing that. Now, I want to load this one. Silage additive. Oh, I can take 90 in here for silage additive. Previously, the silage additive, I could only put 10 litres in, but Stevie's increased the amount of silage additive that we can load up. So we can put 90 into there, which is taking all of those sections. We haven't got 90 left. And that puts me to 40. How much space have I got? Okay. 49 there. I think, so what is it in a pallet? It's like 100 on a pallet, is it? Pallets, silage additive, 60 litres on a pallet. I must have had 2 pallets there previously. I got 50 litres here, so I can't put any more. I can't take a whole pallet, and so I'm not going to want to take any more than that. This tractor is really going to struggle with this machine. It's genuinely going to struggle with this machine. Just because this trailer is quite big. So I don't know what it's going to be like once it's loaded down with all of the extra weight. That could be problematic for it. So let's find out. We've got 292,000 there. And I got 240,000 in capacity. That's going to take a minute to fill up. So while it's doing that a little bit, let's go to construction and just go up over here and do a little bit more to our house. Right, we've got the house and the gardens and so on. So I've got the lawn that was going on here. And what I was thinking of doing next was putting a hedge around this place. Kind of like the idea of having a hedgerow on this one. And we've got some different heights for a hedge. I actually quite like... I think this one we're going to go for a tall hedge. So we'll bring that one out there. And that hedgerow is going to go up to that point right there, and then it's going to go in a dead straight line over to here. Now, where is the property boundary going to be? I'll bring that back through. Put it about there, I think. Like that. And then this one. So we'll do similar on this side. So you've got like a lot of the bank here. Rather than doing it there and giving them the top bank, they're actually having the lower bank. Which means that this hedge actually needs to be down the bottom here. Now, normally in the UK, you're responsible for the boundary on one side of the property, but not on the other side of the property. So it wouldn't necessarily be a hedge on both sides unless this person went and planted that hedge on the inside of their property. Otherwise, you're responsible to maintain some kind of boundary, but there's no rules as to what kind of boundary. You can literally just put up a simple wire fence. Well, that's iron bars there, but you get the idea. It can be something like that. It can be literally just that. You can have a wire mesh fence like that. Something like that. Right? You don't need to do anything more than that. If a person has pets, so if I was to put that one up in between me and my neighbor, and they had a dog that kept getting through the fence, it's their responsibility to make that fence in such a way that their dog can't escape. They're responsible for looking after their own animals. So it can lead to arguments with different people in different situations, but other times, it sort of works out all right, because you basically you just got to look after your own property. You look after your property, and other people look after theirs, and you just kind of keep it like that. So long as everybody is civil to each other, then everything's tickety-boo. You got no problems. I want to put that one in. I want to put that one as a decorative object up against the side of my house. Right there like that. And I want a bench, except that this one's going to have that bench, and it's going to be... So they catch a bit of the... Well, actually, that's going to be in the shade, isn't it? Because the sun is kind of like coming from up that way. So, I mean, maybe we could put it there. I mean, you don't often have a bench at the front. You would normally put a bench at the back of your house, wouldn't you? So let's do that. Let's put a bench here on the patio. But it'll be... Which way? All right, we'll do it like that. We'll do it just here, and we'll put that back to the house. There, like that. It's leveled it out a little bit around the side, which don't necessarily want. But we could put something over here. Now, I've got other plans for that bit over there. So, like, we could put something here so that the view can be enjoyed, because there is a nice view out across there, which, so, you know, you might want to come out and sit here of an evening. So we'll put that one down there like that, and then what are we going to do around that? Put some... Yeah, we can leave it like that for the grass, and then I don't need to worry too much about trying to smooth off the extra bit. I'm not going to do that. Others in here. Right. There's something very specific that I want. I need to find them. I know they're here because I have used them previously. There we go. The window boxes. Well, not window boxes. Just flowers. I want to put one there like that, and what other ones have we got? We could put that one. I think that one may be a bit too big. Could always put. Let's just put a second one of these in. Because it's a great big concrete one, like the pipe, it wouldn't be unusual for the pipe to sort of be set into the concrete and then going down in underneath it. And then round the back, this is where we can put some of the smaller ones. We've got like this, that would be a little bit of a fence right there. That's going to go there against the side of the house. And then we'll put in a couple of little shrubs. Let's just put that one there, and one next to it. And I'll put that one in there like that. Alright, I think that's probably enough. Yep, that one's all full. Now, the big question, can I move? Yeah. Alright, so we don't actually have weight on this silage, but we are able to hold 240,000 litres of silage, which means it's going to be a lot quicker and easier when we come to doing our silage collection a little bit later in the year. So we'll tip all of that out, and that will get us a boatload of money, which we will be able to use to... Now, I could go and build another house, and I'm very tempted to go and do that, but I've done quite a bit. Like, I'm decorating the houses we've got, and I really feel like I should decorate those houses fully before I move on to building any additional ones. And we also, I mean, we've got the industrial area. Well, we haven't got an industrial area yet. We need to start working on an industrial area as well. So carpentry, we want another carpentry area, another carpentry shop, and we need to be able to like do something with those. So let's start that. I got 52,000 litres left to take out. I need to be able to move that, but unfortunately where I am right now, I don't own the land down there, and no, it's this bit. So I own that strip of land there, but I don't own that bit of land up there. So that's kind of like where I'd want to go. We've got our houses being built here. other option, of course, is I clear an area down this way and we use that for putting in our industrial part, which would be good because it would be moving it away from this, which is away from our residential area, which is going to sort of start to spread out around here. This is going to be our focus of residential. So if I was to come down here and start leveling out an area, that might work out better for us, I think. So let me go back to map overview right there. So we've got a bit of an open part here. Houses are sort of coming up that way. We will have to see on this. Quite sure how we're going to do it. But yes, I think somewhere near where that one is, maybe, would be a good place to start leveling out, and then we can build in the next bit. So there's another 50,000. Tempted. We'll see how it goes with the next year with making the silage and doing stuff there, because I don't want to be spending loads of time each year doing that. But at the same time, I still want to build up a farm. I would like to have some livestock and things like that, as well as building the town. Like, building the town is one aspect of this series, but we've also got other things that we want to do as well. So I can't just be building the town the whole time. That's just going to get tedious. And so there's all kinds of different bits to this that we want to do. We've got we are very. We have many levels. We have many layers. We're like an onion, we are, except that we don't stink and so on. Yeah, and I don't make you cry. At least I hope I don't make you cry too often. And this torpedo tractor. What can I do with this torpedo tractor? That's a medium tractor. That's 20,000. Right. I'm going to want another large tractor. The Vario Black Beauty right there is my initial one, but I've said before that I want to try to use mostly mods in this series because I haven't really used any, and I've not used this one. Now this is like the original game DLC, but I haven't used it at all. It's 462 horsepower in there. I haven't used this bad boy, not one little bit. So we've got almost 500 horsepower. I don't get anything extra. I mean, I could put the GPS on it. That's 15 grand. Don't really want to do that. It's 400,000 euros to go and buy. And I've got 188,000. Not really in the position to be buying that one just yet. 188. What can I do with that? Thinking I might have to just stick with the tractor that we got for now. I go and get that one. That's gonna no, that's just painfully slow. I don't want to be driving anything like that. No, I don't really want an articulated tractor either. I mean, that one looks good. It goes up to 375 horsepower. The one that we've got, how... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.